sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Tennessee Titans. On one sideline, there's the head coach of the Browns. His team fired up and ready for this one. On the other side, it's the Tennessee head coach. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Tirico and Greg Olsen, it is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from Nissan Stadium. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves. Thinking, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Spears. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long, so the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Rolling right, it's taken in, and he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. And oh, how about this early on? They blocked the kick. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. Not what you want to see. Quarter 1 of week 1. They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. To the 20. And he will score. Breece Hall. Touchdown, Cleveland. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
York, good on the extra point. And the Browns have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. This will be returned from the 6. Titans offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They bring a tight end in motion left. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he just about did a little pirouette there, spinning and turning for a pickup of 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Whoa! And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Try the jet sweep heading right. Uh-oh. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jackson. It's the forward Cal Bear, Noel Williams. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Like, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
The Browns offense ready to take over for their second possession. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he's taken down up past the 35. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seat he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. On 4th down, here comes Jack Fox to kick it away. This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Titans offense about ready to take over once more. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He made worry on the start. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 18-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. A short gain up to the 20. Nick Emanwari is there to make the play. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
The RPO. That one is complete. And they'll pick up the 1st down. A gain of about 4. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Not what you want to see. Quarter 1 of week 1. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Jackson up top again. Middle of the field, he's got a Conquo. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. 1st down for Tennessee.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Jackson now on second down, but he swung out wide to Spears, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll try the jet sweep to the left, and this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Browns with the advantage. We're back in Music City after this. Titans football here to start quarter number 2. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4 as we are ready to get back underway. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Titans are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
He'll drop to throw. That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw.
And we've seen this time and time again. When this guy is in a groove like he is here, I mean, he's impossible to block. I mean, the offensive line, they've got to come up with a better plan to slow him down, or he's going to completely wreck this game.
This returnable from inside is on 40. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47.
On 2nd down, they'll run. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Man in motion is Brown. 3rd and short, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Chig Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down. The Titans punting unit comes out to the field. Back deep to receive the explosive Cavante Turpin. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Browns offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
It's a gain of 42 yards. The Browns first down.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Loveland open right side. He's got it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now, faking the give, going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. Charbonnet. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4. 2nd and goal. Hall. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up 3rd down.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Browns. Now it's York for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Browns extend their advantage to 14-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. He'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Titans offense getting set to get back to work. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. They'll start this drive on the ground with speed. And this is going to be a Titans first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line. They'll stay on the ground with Spears. And he dances away from one defender on his way. Gain of 7. From the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple. From the gun, Jackson. Quickly to the outside and complete. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Spears. And he'll get forward for a couple. Jeremiah Wusu-Koromoa in on the stop. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. Now, Jackson. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. 3rd down, 3 to go. Jackson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. Two minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Here comes the screen to Spears. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 7.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. Again, it's Jackson. To the outside, catch made by Brown. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9. To the air one more time with Jackson. He's going to tuck, and he'll take this one in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Tennessee. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Devontae Turpin. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Titans. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Titans move out to a 3-point edge. 17-14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Browns offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. The throw here is complete. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. He'll look to throw. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Back to the air one more time. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. The ball comes out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. One final throw before the break. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. The show you love to love, back for another year. A busy week 1 of football. Let's get into it. Our trip through the NFL starts now. At Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, we find the Falcons at home to take on Miami. And this is Trey Tucker. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. And that's a 61-yard touchdown grab. The Falcons wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. With that, a look at what's already transpired and what's still to come in a busy first week of the new season. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Browns offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now they'll set up to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, Cleveland.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They will run it over center with Hall. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line. Another run here with Hall. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A pickup there of 13. It's a Browns first down. Back to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Second down, he'll fake the handoff and hold on to it. And despite his best efforts to get away, ultimately, he goes down behind the line.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle.
And the Browns first down.
Here's 1st and 10.
And the Browns first down.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. That's to Bray, open on the left side. And the Browns are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10. From a little further back, here's second and goal. He'll drop to throw. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. Looks like we have an injured Titan on that play. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. This about as short as you can get. York's kick is good. And the Browns have tied it at 17.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Titans offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll do so with first and 10. Now Jackson. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
It's now second and 10.
From the gun, Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Brings up at third down and 10 yards to go.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. The Browns offense ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's got Loveland free left side. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. On the give, it's Hall. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Cleveland. He'll go again with Hall. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
He'll look underneath for Hall. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's a Browns first down. Quickly, he hits Loveland on the RPO. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. On the handoff, it's Charbonnet. And And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 11. First down, Cleveland. On the handoff, here comes Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got his man. Right side, it's complete. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Off we go with the 4th quarter, and it starts with a run by Hall. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. A give. Here's Hall. And this one blown up. Good surge. Let's drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. That one taken in. Touchdown, Cleveland. That his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
York, good on the extra point. And the Browns will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Titans offense ready to come back out for this next possession. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Jackson. This one brought in by Brown. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Jackson on 3rd and 2. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Now a give up the middle. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 17 yards, the gain there. That's good for a Titan first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time,
and he's in! Touchdown, Tennessee. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Browns offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. They'll look to throw yet again. There's that man again, another catch. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give up the middle with Hall. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They'll run with Charbonnet. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Wow, important one coming here. Tie game, it's late, and this is third down. Back to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Titans offense ready to see what they can do. On 1st and 10, Jackson They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 6. Open right side is Okonkwo. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. Picked off by Robert Spillane. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Browns offense and Breece Hall getting set for this next drive. We'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. It's first down, and it's Hall. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That is hard. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. That's a short one, caught by Loveland. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. A run here with Hall. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here. Talk things over before third down. They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is first and goal. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. It's back at the 8 now for second and goal. A give to Charbonnet. And he will score! Zach Charbonnet. Touchdown, Browns.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
York, good on the extra point. And the Browns will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return, here comes Davis. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. Here is first and 10. They'll drop to throw. The throw here is complete. They'll come up now for second down.
Brings up second and 1.
From the gun, Jackson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll get up on it quickly and spike it with just a little over 50 seconds remaining to play. Jackson now on second down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. He's going to pick up the first down and more.
13 yards on the play. That's good for Titans.
And now they'll spike it with 36 seconds to go. second down. Jackson. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Walk down to 21 as he's able to spike it right there. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll let this go towards the end zone. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to
Slot
go.
man gonna move in motion left. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Jackson up top again. Got his man at the 6. And he's going to have a Titans 1st down. How about that? A gain of 15 on 4th and 10. So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.